Alright, y'all, so it's 5 o'clock in the morning and I just got through watching the third installment of the 2016 presidential debates. Child, let me just get into the fun, superficial stuff first and then we'll get into all the political smart talk. Is it me? Or Hillary Clinton look damn good in that ivory suit? Yes, God, mama's sitting up there looking like the great white hope. Yes, honey, but girl, you can tell her and Donald Trump are both very tired because them eyes was red. Them two senior citizens, they about to croak out any minute. Donald was so tired, he wasn't even his normal damn Donald Trump self. He was sitting there talking like, yeah, and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And, you know, this. Anyway, so let's just get on into it. This debate, I ain't going to lie to y'all, this debate wasn't giving nothing. I was bored as hell. It took me about 3 hours to get through it. I stopped and ate dinner, played on Instagram, and then finally, because I felt some kind of obligation to come back and give y'all some kind of review, I was like, finish getting through this so you can do your video. So y'all want to hear it go. I'm going to tell y'all one thing I like about these two candidates, because as it relates to the issues, y'all, we've heard it all before. You know what I'm saying? One thing that I do like about Hillary Clinton, her camp has prepared her very well. Hillary gives very finite answers. Hillary, what are you going to do about so on and so on and so forth? Well, here is my plan. We're going to put this person into place. We're going to do this, and hopefully this will be the end result based on this experience. Donald Trump, on the other hand, I noticed that he only answers about 10% of the question, and the rest is filled with fluff, fairy tales, and bullshit. You know, Donald Trump, the so-and-so committee has reviewed both you and Hillary Clinton's plans, financial plans, and they say that Hillary's plan will increase, you know, the deficit by 80%, whereas your plan will increase the deficit by over 110%. What do you say that, and how do you plan to combat this? That's not true, because my plan, we are going to increase jobs, build a wall, and stimulate the economy. Okay, sir, that's fine. How are you going to stimulate the economy? We're going to stimulate the economy by building the wall. Through my plan, I'm going to create jobs. I'm going to make the inner cities safer. And it's just like absolutely no plan. So with that being said, I just want to oblige Donald Trump for one moment. I want to talk about this wall, which seems to be the #1 running point for him in this wall. Let's just pretend Donald Trump is now president and he has the resources and the means to now, and the manpower to now build this wall. Just how in the fuck is this shit supposed to work? Like, when I went to Florida State University and got my degree in economics, they ain't teach me shit about geography. But I'm willing to believe that the border is very big, bitch. Okay, so we talking about a whole lot of wall. Just how deep is that bitch gonna be? Because, you know, people, first inclination is to drill through it, pick through it. But we're gonna do a woman a Brewster place, honey. We're going to get us a pick. We're going to hit that shit until we see the light of day. We're going to hand the brick back. We're going to crawl through. Okay, so for shits and giggles, let's say he built the wall 30 inches deep. What then, bitch? Just how high is you going to build this shit that the hoes can't scale over it, okay? And, you know, is you going to build it as tall as the Great Wall of China? How much the fuck is that shit going to cost? With Social Security and Medicare being drying up, people can't go get their abortions on the government dime. People stamps ain't coming in on time. You know, they say entitlement programs is taking up a huge percentage of the budget. So what is you finna cut to allocate resources to do this, Mr. Trump? Okay, just how high is you gonna build the wall? As high as the Twin Towers? And we've already saw where that got us. All they got to do is fucking fly a plane through that bitch and then dunk it. Bring y'all ass to Texas. Okay, so let's just pretend he built it real high and real deep. But baby, what you can't go through, you go over. What you can't go over, you go under. You dig? Mama Joyce said, baby, ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley wide low enough to keep me off your ass, baby. And she was drunk. So just how deep is you going to build the wall, baby? Is you going to build it deeper than prostitute pussy? Is you going to build it deeper as the sea? Like Joe, baby, I want to know. I'm just saying, this shit ain't even feasible, but I had to find a way to make these boring ass debates relevant to my audience. Let's say, Q, how are you going to do that? And here is how. Many members of my audience are, you know, church-going folks, faith-based people. More power to you. Praise white Jesus. But one of my areas of concern with church has always been, as it relates to the flock, is that churches oftentimes gas people up and leave them with no plan, no action plan. Normally when we go to church, we go to get our spirits renewed, and for that I applaud the church. You know, life is hard, and every Sunday sometimes we need to just go get our tanks filled. But baby, are you filling our tank with premium petrol, or are you filling it with hot air? Hello, somebody. You go to church and your pastor say, you know, you might be going through something right now. Your bills might be backed up, but just hold on. God's going to give you a prosperity plan. You going through some health problems and your husband and your kids ain't doing you right, but just hold on. God going to give you a family plan. He yonder little need to fix your life. Jesus going to fix your life. And then you, amen. Woo! Okay, girl. Woo, girl, I feel good. Girl, you ready to go eat? Let's go to Piccadilly. Let's go to Morrison's. Let's go to Sadie's. Let's go to Red Lobster. Go get us something to eat. Okay, girl, but before we go eat, baby, I need to go get my prosperity plan. I need to go get my life fixed. Well, girl, when you going to do that? Girl, you didn't hear Pastor just tell us to go get our prosperity plan. How am I supposed to get my prosperity's blessing? How am I supposed to get my family back in order after you don't clap your hands this evening? Come on, y'all. Hey, said it's all right. That's the same thing I think Donald Trump does. He walks around and he appeals to the emotional sensibility of people. I think the average person walking around the U.S., you know, we are not well versed in the NAFTA trade deal. What the fuck? Child, let me tell you something. Quiet as kept. I thought Benghazi was a person, okay? I'm just like, girl, who the fuck is this Benghazi man, and why does he have so much power, and why don't they just kill this bitch? Lord, Benghazi had been going on for 50, 11 years, and couldn't find out it's a place. I had no idea, bitch. Y'all can laugh all the fuck you want, but y'all hoes didn't know where the fuck Benghazi was either, okay? Or who it was, for that matter. You know what I'm saying? People don't walk around well-versed in all that kind of damn shit. They know one or two few things. They know the things that impact them, whether it be they have a low-paying job, or a family member's been hurt by law enforcement, or the building code in their area, you know, won't allow for fresh water to come through to irrigate the crops. Those are the things people know. The one or two things that affect them intimately. The rest of the shit we really don't care about. And, you know, sad, ignorant is the way of the world. We've got too many things going on in our personal lives, in our micro lives, to be worried about what's going on in the macro environment. And that's just human nature. But what Trump does is he talks to the heart of the toothless Mississippi farmer and says, I'm going to increase jobs and make the environment good and make sure there's farming subsidies, without even telling these people how. He just tell you what the fuck you want to hear. You clap your hands this evening, and then you're still left with no hope, waiting on the great white hope. And she's Hillary Clinton, honey, because she was rained down on us. In closing, y'all, go out and vote. We got the vote. We got the vote. We got the vote. We are down to the wire at this point. They did early voting this today and yesterday in Georgia. Child, ain't nobody told me nothing. But quiet as it's kept, honey, this many weeks out of the election, I don't know if I want to vote this early. I've watched the scandal, baby, down to the ABC. I see what the fuck they do with the machines, the ballot boxes. It's too much time between now and the time this shit finally need to be tabulated for them to tinker with the machines. Now, I ain't trying to disenfranchise the already disenfranchised voting population, but I'm just saying I'll wait till the main day. And you know what? What feeds my skepticism, bitch, I'm from Florida, okay? Florida, honey, she's the stunt queen. She's the Benghazi deleting the email queen. She is the old school boosting queen of the ballot box, okay? Baby, I've been following political elections since Bill Cosby got in office when I was in the 4th grade, Murder Grove Elementary. And girl, they've been finding voting boxes, ballot boxes, especially them damn absentee ballots. Child, the absentee ballots being the garbage can behind the damn Burger King. Honey, Florida, child, everybody just need to move from Florida when it comes time to vote. But listen, here's my call to action for all my people out there. Y'all know that these people are going to do everything in their power to disenfranchise people, particularly the elderly people, people with records, and people who just don't have, you know, political astuteness about the voting process. Y'all, my people, my minority people, my community leaders, we need to get out there. I don't know what the rules are in terms of how many feet we are allowed to be from the polling places. But y'all, those of y'all who can take off work, y'all need to take off work, go to Walmart, get some coolers or water because it's going to be hot out there. You know, if you can pull your kids out of school for one day, pull your kids out of school for one day. The line's going to be long. Let them stand in line for an old person. Let the older person sit in your car with the radio on and the air conditioner, listen to Yolanda Adams. And then when they get 4 or 5 people up from the line, let your child trade place with the old people. We got to do whatever we can to get the people out to vote and make it a comfortable process for them. You know, make a couple ham and cheese sandwiches. If the homeless people, girl, and the homeless people got an ID, bitch, get a whole bus of their ass. Give them some sandwiches and tell them come on out there and vote. The churches, y'all put the buses out there and let the old people sit on the bus in the air conditioner, or keep the water and stuff on the buses to give people stuff, keep them motivated. Mary J. Blige and all y'all need to be out there and sing for the people, okay? Girl, you stood on that table and did all that fuckery in Burger King for a chicken wrap. Stand out here on the pavement, beat the pavement, and give the people a concert while they wait in the lines trying to vote. And all of my attorneys, civil rights attorneys, my off-duty police officers, God knows, we need y'all to be lingering, loitering, tootsie rolling, and prostituting in front of the voting places, because y'all know people are going to try to discourage these people and turn them away, and we need people who know the law and can enforce the law to be there to support these people in their rights and let them know right from wrong. Y'all, we can do this. Y'all go out and vote. It's the doll, and I'm charged, and I'm finna get in here and get to work. Talk to you later. Bye.